Hello,
Good afternoon, sir.
good afternoon, student. Hello,
Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon,
sir.
sir.
hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Students, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hello, students. Right. So this is our chapter 10. So it's the last topics of this management information systems, and you know that today these all organizations are involved with digitalizations, right? So online operations, not only in way of conducting, right? The business activities and operations, and even for the management of the activities and tasks and the organizational operation also, they are working with the technologies and the totally digitalization process. So the various terminologies are used: e-commerce, e-business, digital marketing. So the digital commerce, online business, right? Online operations, Internet of Things. Like there are many terminologies used in this subject area. Ultimately, everything is close to online operations. Right? It may be conducting business, or it may be the organizational operations. It may be any other activities relating to the organization, managing relations, controlling, renewing all these things, even internal operation, external operations, everything has computerized systems, so that organizations are working with a fully digital environment. So this area is about that. There are, as per the subject contents, these are the ALOs, and Internet Learning Outcomes. ALOs are the Internet Outcomes. Students completing the readings and learnings within this. Yes. So that it is digital markets, digital product, digital service, e-commerce, there are some unique features. Unique features. Because of these unique features, now these kind of operations or these kind of business operations realized because of these unique features or unique characteristics. So therefore, you have to get some knowledge about what are those features, aspects of the market. And also there are some principles in this business revenue models, e-commerce revenue models also there. And third point is about how has e-commerce transformed marketing. Mostly online marketing, digital marketing. It is the popular area, social marketing, social commerce like that. In addition to this development, now mobile technologies and Wi-Fi, all these development for the e-commerce activities, right? Mobile devices now serving as business units, business units were business execution devices, mobile phones, smartphones. And also there are some matters or the issues we have to be addressed when building an online or e-commerce business. So all these things as ILOs, these chapters. So I hope that you can download this we have given. You please go through it and familiarize. subject knowledge, as well as you have to search some practical knowledge about these organizations. Such as to start online business or e-business. Those things also you have to. So, as last chapter 10.1, there are some unique features. So, I told that mostly there are many barriers business organization faced in the past. Next one is the place barriers, size barriers, place barriers, size barriers, and also time barriers, cost barriers, hmm, the structural barriers, ELM, political, sports, and etc. So if you look into that, those barriers, right? Place barriers. So it's a place is a limiting factor. Friends, can you see what I'm typing? Place barriers, size. Hello, students. Can you see what I'm typing in the pages?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
The place barriers, size barriers, time barriers, right? Cost barriers, right? Then slot rates. So these kind of barriers are there for the organization. Right? If you look at the place barriers means so that earlier organization can limit it to only few places, right? Limited places. It's in terms of branch or the branches or the base organizations and divisions. Then they cannot go for large scales because of this where they have to operate. That is not possible. Place barriers exist. Then size also important factor. Some large scale organizations only for expanding their business activity national level, even international entire globe. So that is also especially the size may be the one of the determinant factors in time. So then based on these one business hours, they have to work with that only in 30 or 9 to 8 or nights, 12 hours or 8 hours. That is about time barriers. So the cost is also being big issue for the organization, or especially for the operational cost. And also there are some structural barriers related to the organizations. So now you see that if you take all these barriers, these features or that characteristics of online business or digital business now removing all these barriers to the things. Now the first one is about you see the table is always summary given a summary list table 10.1 shows ubiquitous. That means internet and web technology is available everywhere. Network, including the sea, is sky via desktop and mobile. Say everywhere is spread. That is about meaning of this terminology. Right? So the marketplace is extended beyond the traditional markets. Now it's termed as a market space. It's a market space. At anytime, anywhere. Right? So it's a place barriers has come in. Due to that is a term as technical term, this features as a unique. Right? You Right? So then the global reach. Second one is the technology reaches across the national boundaries around. This is everywhere. It's not limiting to this and drive growth, and also that global reach means that technology is reached across national boundaries, right? No one can block it, and so that is about global. But these are connected. Both these features now must be global reach means that's recognized that is there. They have put it in text. Because commerce is enabled with the business. Commerce is enabled across the culture and national boundaries seamlessly without modifications. The market space includes potential millions of customers and millions of businesses worldwide. Okay. Then universal standards. Right? Actually, while we are conducting business, then certain international standard we have to look into, or we have to get this moved. That is also possible to technology-wise, business norms-wise. One set of technology standards, mainly internet standards, are available to everyone. And richness. The other feature is about the richness. Now you see the high quality information from different formats we can get it. Maybe video, audio, text messages, as well as visible. So that is about more user friendly and more uh, qualities. People can enrich the qualities, the richness that's in. You see SMS. Now it's a voice records. People are just for the SMS. For now, earlier people type something to search in Google. Now it's they record their voice, whatever the languages they want. Then they search it. So they don't want to type it, they only spellings, right? The thing is, richness, video, audio, text messages, take photo and search. Interactivity. The technology works through interaction with the users. That is the other features. And information density means information is everywhere. Before we go to purchase, we can search beyond the seller's knowledge. Sometimes buyers have more knowledge and search about product qualities, like availabilities, all these things can. So information density is other aspects. Then personalization and customization. Earlier that products are just for one size fit for all. Now it's no. Very uniquely personalized manner. Product or pairs or anything created and distributed. Then social technologies. Technology support for the content generation and social networking. You know, Facebook and Twitter and all these social media things has to be playing a big role in commercializations or e-business process, e-commerce e-business process. So this table summary shows that e-commerce technology dimensions. So what are the so if you somebody asking about the examiner's testing, you know, like what are list down some dimensions, e-commerce technology, these things will come. Right? And also the same thing we can repeat in asking a different way. List out some unique characteristics of e-commerce technology. That is also the same as we can get sometimes some students are confusing the examinations. List out some unique features of e-commerce, they write it. You asking what are the dimensions of e-commerce technology or e-commerce technology dimension, they are not write it. So, but both questions same. And also there are the expansion of the knowledge is what are the significance of these dimensions. So sometimes examiners may ask indicate two features or list five features of e-commerce and explain the business significance. Business significance. Please remark on, take a note on that. Please take a note on these questions. So what I'm telling to you from um, your listening, right? But from your listening, from your listening, you have taken. So these three ways you may test this part. Yes, for the e-commerce tech features or the characteristics or unique features or unique characteristics e-commerce technology. And second one is about dear students, if somebody is maybe they are in some other link, please share this one because only 105 students are here. These are very fast classes, anytime exams, anytime evaluation is possible. So please inform, right? So even management science or that's inside or in MIS, any times we can conduct evaluation. So is January is the only month for your learning courses. Again, there are 15 AI applications for this Pongal and all these going to be also guys another days. So please, just few days are there. So everything we have to finish it. So you are continuous without fail, you have to participate everything. Later you need finalized. Social technologies, right? Okay. So the three ways the questions may arise from this area. One is for features or unique characteristics of e-commerce technologies. One. Second one is about e-commerce technology dimension. E-commerce technology dimension. Sometimes they may ask exams may just indicate e-commerce technology dimensions and their business significance. Their business significance. And also sometimes they may ask you to matching questions. So they are say some business significance, then ask them to identify relevant e-commerce technology dimension. There is some table given, so the descriptions are given. They may ask which dimension, this description about which dimension, second description. So they you have to familiarize with this with the point of from perspective of examinations as well. Okay, then there is they talk about the key concept of e-commerce, digital markets, marketplace, dynamic pricing, menu cost, information asymmetrics. Those are some terminologies related to that. Please go through carefully. Information asymmetry means that if you want to do some transaction, buying and selling, right? Some people are buying, we are some people are selling, we are buying. Both people have same amount of information. Earlier days, this is the nature. Earlier days, this is the nature. Say, if you take that, information are not balanced. Informations are not balanced. Sometimes sellers has more information than buyers. Okay. Nowadays, you see that sometimes some instance buyers has more information than sellers because this information imbalance or asymmetrics has to be removed. Symmetrically, both parties sometimes have full set of information about a product or service they are going to consume or use it to purchase. So that is there. Suppose we can search. If you want to purchase two car or two bags, we can compare which is best. So there are some websites that. So there are some websites for that purpose. Capital books, there may be some refrigerators or whatever it is. You can put it two columns there. You can put it refrigerators one as one. Then the website say which is best in terms of specs and dimension, say cost and durability and usage and capacity, right? Electricity consumption like that. They may compare and prepare a generator to the buyers. So that information asymmetry has removed or reduced symmetrically now by both buyers and sellers. And also the digital market is very flexible in evidence because they operate with a reduced search transaction. So therefore there are many posts. That is it. Then dynamic pricing means anytime they can based on the demand characteristics we can modify and make the prices. Pricing is easy. Price of the product varies depending on the demands of customers in supply situations with the sellers. Then disintermediations, right? You see now it's buyers can directly approach the website, make an orders, or approach their mobile and make an order. There's no intermediaries in between buyers and sellers. So there are some features about comparing the table. The next table, table 10.2, shows that some features relative comparisons between these digital markets and traditional markets in terms of certain features. So be careful, this is digital markets, and sometimes what are the characteristics of digital firms, they will write about this digital market characteristics. Or if you ask me to some dimensions of digital firms, they are asking about this set of information. That is totally wrong. Here you see that these are the dimensions. This is about digital markets. This is about traditional market. So we say about information asymmetry is reduced in digital market, but in traditional market it's scale. Sellers has more information than buyers. Search cost is about searching cost is about digital market is very low or low, here high. The transaction cost also here low, digital markets, sometimes nothing. But in the traditional market, it is high. Take time to travel and time to stay, right, etc. And also that delayed gratifications about it's high. It's lower cases for the digital goods. It's high, that is the traditional market is low. And the cost also high, low and high. Dynamic pricing, low cost. Recently they can do it, but in the traditional market is high cost delay. And price discrimination wise, low cost and distance, and also that high cost and delayed in the traditional market. So market segmentations, cost wise low cost, moderate positions, but traditional market is a high cost, less positions. Switching cost means that changing the buyers, there is a cost. Say I am purchasing in one places, to leave from that place to another shop, there is some cost in terms of time or in terms of discounts, right, etc. So that's about switching costs. Depending on the product or characteristics, it's higher, but in the traditional market, it's really good. But internet effect is strong. The traditional market is weaker. Disintermediations most probably likely, and less possibly disintermediation. Intermediation means mediators are there. Disintermediation is low. Okay. Disintermediation is more possible here because there is no mediators. Here less. Disintermediation is less possible. Okay, so this is about other information statements. And then talk about the digital market versus traditional goods. This is what we can do. Be careful. Table number 2, 3, yeah, digital market, traditional market, dimensions. Dimension. Searching cost, traditional non-secting cost, delayed gratifications, basic discrimination, market segmentation. Right? So the then digital goods and physical goods. So there are dimensions: marginal cost, cost of productions, repeat cost, distributor delivery cost, inventory cost, and marketing cost and fees. So the digital goods, we see that zero here, marginal cost is zero. The additional production unit, very few extra cost. So the digital goods, but in the traditional goods, greater than zero, it's okay. Cost of production is high, it's variable, additional one. Being cost is approximately zero, it is greater than zero. Distribution cost is low. Actually, yes. And also inventory cost is also low. So the digital goods and here high. Marketing cost also variable here also. And pricing also more variable. Bundling, random pricing, games, etc. But traditional goods fixed based on unit cost. Okay. So these are the things. So for the three tables, I think you able to differentiate and understand from the examination point of view as well as practical knowledge point of view. One is the unique characteristics of e-commerce technology. No e-commerce technology dimensions. Characteristics dimensions can be considered as the characteristics or features. Then there are these dimensions, business significance also. And also that the other comparison is about digital markets compared with the traditional markets and also digital goods. Now, okay, so can you see this one?
Yes, sir.
Which one? Exam paper?
E-commerce business model.
But you can see.
Exam paper, sir.
Okay. So this is your structure of these papers. There are 2 hours for these subjects. So 2 credits. Answer your 4 questions will be given. You have to answer for all. Now you see that first questions. What is the answer? Please put it in the chat box quickly with your registration number. Right? There are 5 points will come. Indicate that at least 5 criteria of factors to differentiate digital markets from traditional markets. Do it quickly. Only 5 minutes. Just immediately you can go through it and put it in. Then me only for the first hour, right? Only for the me. Don't send it to everyone. First 5 only I will consider. First 5 only I will consider. Time up that okay, only 12 students has submitted. Right. So you see that MS 140. You have made a mistakes on that. You didn't understand the questions. MS 140, what is the mistake you have made?
Yes, sir. Traditional perm or
Yes, you see that the careless mistakes, no? Okay. Flexible, then MS9 has written something. From 146, they have written something. What is the question? No, I have doubt about the question. What is the question? Question is given, no? Clearly indicates at least 5 criteria or factors to differentiate digital markets from traditional markets. Just we have learned. Hmm? Just we have learned. And these kind of mistakes you are making, these kind of errors in the mistakes you are making examinations not wise. So sorry for that. Net connections failed. Okay. So please don't make this sort of careless mistakes, right? It's are called careless mistakes. Necessarily, you are losing the marks, right? You may think that you have written the correct answer, but hmm, so okay. So that your answers has gone because that virtual person integration technology agility and I don't know where it's MS79. So also the phone. So you see that in the materials now I'm teaching, but you are seeing the different answers. Now, student, you see, this is the things we have discussed. No? Digital market. Compare the table 10.2. Can you see the handouts?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the digital market compare with traditional markets. Based on what? These are the criteria or these are the dimensions. I think the topics. Okay. So many processes of the dynamic pricing is a one process. So one criteria, one criteria, right? Criteria is a plural. Criteria is a singular, right? So the five things I am asking out of 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 things are there. I'm just only asking indicate at least five, at least five criteria factors to different five factors to differentiate, at least differentiate digital markets, which I am putting in from other digital markets, traditional markets. So answers are 1, 2, 3, 5. Any 5, if you put that is 5 marks, you will get just only indications. But if you are only indicate, you will get 0 marks. You will get a 0 marks. So be careful. These are the careless mistakes. You have restarted this internet, sorry, by therefore your chat answers has gone. Can you answer for the second one? Can you see the questions now?
No, no, sir.
Now, now it's okay.
No, sir.
No, sir.
We quickly list out 5 main components of organizational framework for security and control of information. These are very solid questions. So, so you have to develop a concept model for the learning process. Concept map for each chapters. Because you can easily read code and easily you can write. So first 5 only I will consider. Please quickly. Okay. So students, that is let's say MS 69. Answers are information system controls. Access control is a part of the system control. It is also control for information system control, risk assessment. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So that answers you have to look into that carefully. That incident response plan. Yeah, you have got it. These things. MS 69. MS 69. These are directly they are in the materials. So MS 61 say operational excellence, new products, improved decision making. Will have upset, right? MS, these are the strategic objectives of information systems. So in the chapter one, that is, I don't think you will pass these exams. Even now in the offline, I am doing that. You can access your material. Only MS 125 say only access control. From 83 risk assessment, security policies, okay, security controls, assets management, incident response, and recovery. You have a different material. So from 64 MS 38, your answers has to be correct. Last one is wrong. I think you have to download somewhere in the internet and check that. Please, students, consider all these tests. I will consider about what I have given as a method. Okay. So from 64, you answers. The last one is the role of auditing laws. There are five elements: information system control, risk assessment, security policies, disaster recovery and business continuity plan, information system audit. Not role of auditing, information system audit. Okay. So many of you are missing some elements. I don't know why. Don't produce wrong answers. The first five again, the first five was wrong. So the correct answers, please check in your materials, right? Based on your material, learning material. So information system controls, risk assessment, security policies, disaster recovery and business continuity planning, and information system audit. So those are the five things that we need to do. Can you answer for this one? Can you see the questions now?
Yes, sir.
Please check and give you answers. So the many people is join and left. Each good person to you. Hey, these things are behind the material. Hmm? Number 38, are you here? So check the materials in chapter 5, what other things are there? Number 16, your answers are totally wrong, 0 marks. And from 97, now we are going for the next question. You are answering for now last. In 41, your answers are wrong, relevant. I think you are not, nobody has so far read material on that on preparing for anything. You are totally out of your answers. Careful, this subject all are very structured answers. There is a black and white answers. My very specific questions. If it is wrong, wrong, correct is correct. Therefore, careful answering and learning. Identify your answers are wrong. Miss from 83, your answers are wrong. You can just randomly you are putting your answer without looking into the questions. Answers. Can you show me that? Into where did you get these answers? Into where you have got these answers? Now, can you see these next questions? We'll see how you are going to give answer to at least these questions. Following figure shows the connection between the terms AP, the first features and discuss why the elements from elements of a pencil. This A, B, C, D, E. Place B or C. Stand for A, stand for B, C, and D. Quickly, just stand for A, B, C, and D. A stand for business strategies, B stand for IT strategies, and C stand for information technologies. D stand for IT service and infrastructures. E stand So MS, MS 75, the answers are correct. MS 64 also correct. MS 8 correct. And MS 21, 83. Okay, 83, 95, 60, and 75, and 64, 64. The last one is for business strategies, IT strategy. From 64, information technology and IT service and infrastructures. Last one is a customers, suppliers, and enterprise services. and we have to come to again this 10. So be ready for some exam for the next class. Sometimes I have it end of this class. So then in chapter 10, students, that individual assignments, right? Now I convert as individual assignments. I have told that submission dates will be very soon, right? So be ready for that to submit. I will give only 1 or 2 days for the submissions because in the first class onwards, I given the headlines already. I have given and changed it, right? So almost today we'll complete all the chapters. So you have to be ready to that. Okay, tell others also. So then um, 10.2, right? 10.2, the principles, e-commerce business and revenue models. You can see here the types of things. Actually, it's about big list of things are there. For that, based on the entities, B2B, B2C, like that. It's already known knowledge. We have to. And also e-commerce business models. There are many models are there. We only presented about 7 models. Those models are e-tailers, transaction brokers, market creators, content providers, community providers, portals, and service providers. So all these things has no descriptions and examples also gives, right? So the descriptions also given, please complete. And other important things about features of social commerce. Now it's a social commerce is a very peculiar piece in the business arena. There are some social commerce features. Those with their descriptions are shown in the table 10. Now you see the news feeds, namely in social sign-on, collaborative shopping, network notification, social search. All these things are few aspects of social commerce. And so then 10.4 talk about the role of e-commerce in e-commerce applications, application-based services, right? And some 10.5 is about some issues has been managed when building an e-commerce. Right? Here, that the figure numbers 10.1, it's about type of presence. So organizations are presenting with their customers and their websites. And they use their websites, sometimes email on these, sometimes the social media based presence are there, sometimes offline media. In that way, these organizations presenting themselves with these salesmen. Actually, this is offline media is not that. That is origins, traditional of the social email websites. Etc. The website also, there are two types of websites, normally dynamic website and static. Dynamic websites deal with the transactions. On the websites, we cannot do the transactions, payment and etc. So we cannot make an order and we cannot select things. So it's just for the informational website, both the static websites. So the website presence, some organizations still using this They don't need that dynamic website or a transactional website. They only use these informational websites. But many organizations nowadays, they move into their transactional website, their static website or the informational website into transaction. This is the website base. Websites, activities, law search, history, yes, emails, you know that the social media also. And this is again in this chapter, this is again in e-commerce presence based on the stages, phases, and because you can have more differences. Normally, that we have planning, then the website is going to do the implementation. Last, what one is about social media accounts, we have popularized it in social media. And social media plans, therefore, it's social media implementation. Why? It's going to be independent governments. Websites some based on the now as given here. This basically knows what are activities incoming and when so this model is about the comprehensive model for internet based customer satisfaction. Now is all organizations moving toward digitalization. The thing is virtually they are doing. Therefore, website or websites storefront is very important. Many things customers are expecting in this. So the website features has to ensure the customer satisfaction. Then that will lead to repeated purchase behavior. Right? Again and again, people visits and purchase. So the customer satisfaction we can measure in exact minutes, customer service, logistics approach, and also third party seal approval, vendor reputation, customer engagement. Now you see that in Sri Lankan countries, want to do online transaction, we have to do internet payment gates. Internet payment gateways are there. So the sellers has to register with the bank's internet payment gateway. Then through that there are third party seal approval or PayPal etc. is there for that international level. So internet payment gateways are there to connect Sri Lankan cost with the international things for through to get payment. So therefore, internet pay now almost many banks has internet payment gateways. Right. So if you go and search what is internet payment gateway in the Googles, and you can see about it and say about Sambit Bank Internet Payment, HNB, HSBC, commercial banks. Most of the banks have this kind of facilities in place for e-commerce purpose. And also websites. So the many things people are expecting, the security aspects, system reliability, speed of operations, ease of use, and content qualities. Especially the security aspects, they expect from this privacy and transaction safe authentication, integration, and non-configurations. Also, the content quality wise, completeness, timeliness, formatting, label distribution. So there are some exercises and definitions for these key dimensions of e-commerce activities. This is about the key dimensions of e-commerce activities. Also, has mentioned upon. So now you have to know how somebody asking you, okay, you have studied about the business website registration in Sri Lanka, how we have to do it. Actually, before we start this online business, right, we have to plan it. Right? What kind of product, to our customers, right? To our consumers. And what is the type? Will you see that? We don't know whether I have shown here. This website. This is for hope you can see this one. Right? You see that the it's a small business people, right? So in from Sri Lanka, welcome to Olai, Vai, and Palmera products. You need to hear. So they develop this one. So if you want to know, you see that they put their all the products, Palmera products. Ola is a business of Palmera products. We design and produce alternatives to replace your daily life things in the Palmera products. You can see purchase products with good qualities. So buy now, right? So you see this here. Friends, can you see these websites?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now you see that there is a products ranges there that different bags has been like that, five ways. All the products have they have is- and also they put their prices. How much? Listen, you see, this is a physical product. Actually, the real transactions will happen while we are making payments. So the goods will be sent it by courier service. They will charge the places, all expenses concerning the transport and delivery also. And so if you like that, we can go for it. So simply they have given you see the website. So business of Almira products we design and the information are given their privacy policy because but it's not that much of attractive websites. So very small scale people, business people, they have these. And also you see that their shopping not that's their details information about products even in front page also they income tax. It's company not cheap, Sri Lanka, local things. You see the prices, everything are there. There are some FAQ frequently asking questions about it. So just can you deliver the abroad goods? Yes. Online export all products including within months, categories, all these things can people use the online to try to expand their other countries as well. Can we customize our products the same thing? Sometimes some people may buy big orders, a customized product for their purpose, so their then they will say about their stories also, with how they have initially seen. This is the owner. No? This is the owner of this business, and they have sharing their experience. So if you want to purchase it, you can you have to go to home and say you from that email, you click it You see that real website, real this online business platforms. First, we have to think about products. So, but in planning, we have to think about we have to plan. The steps is a planning. So, what products we are going to launch. Right? What products we are going to launch. So, we consider this as a example for my explanation. So, therefore, they consider the formula products. Okay. So, then they design. Then the second steps what they have to do, they have to develop a websites. The website I told two types of website: transaction website and informational website. So the transaction websites, we can able to do the transactions in the information. So if you want to purchase, also say I'm going to select purchase this. So this will add it with the list. Yeah, it's a perfect place for the small cosmetics, the bathroom, goods in the bathroom. So if you want to add card means the card software is there. You know card D is a card, CART, shopping cart. It's there. So it's a transactional website because this shopping cart software has to be implemented through the website. Then we can select the product. Okay, 1,350. So that item is one. If we put it at it is less than one. So then I am selecting this one. Its price is 1,080 rupees. Then we can. Now you see that. Please select items, no functions between you. Or you adding the products here. Now you see that. That's how it's that's so I have to say that at select options. So review the weight is what whatever like that is one. So now you see two items are there. Selections two items. View the cart and check out all these things. Okay. So it's a transactional website. Right? View the cart. Sometimes if I don't need one item, I can remove. Just you can delete it. So this kind of websites for transactional websites. Then proceed for checking. Then if you click this one, you see that the details will ask you. Names, billing details, name of the agents, Sri Lankan speed, because they have to send it. Here the product is a physical product. Part of the transactions, shipping for the different plus all these things we have to do. Then if you give OK and then direct to the bank transfer. All these things, this payment methods they accessible. Actually, this is make sure the payment directly to the bank. Please use the order first, last name as a payment. Reference will be help us to identify the payment. Your order will not be shipped until the payment has been cleared to our account. We have attached below the payment guidance page for that. All the things are there. Payment methods. Then check the payments we are making that, place an order. That's also, it's a transaction website. So anybody want to start, right? Because they have the planning page, and kind of product they are going to, they have to website develop. Actually, website development, there are agencies or the people software website developers. So we have to register with Sri Lankan domain, Sri Lankan domain, LK domain. So this is the place. LK domain countries. So domain UK, the Sri Lanka. So we can, if you want to do some website developers, they will do it for everything by charging money. They will do for it, right? So then you can decide your website address, etc. Then you can check whether already some people have registered or not. Now you see, I put the same name. Can you see that websites?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Which one? LK domain registry. Which
Yes,
one?
sir. Register number.
Can you see this LK domain registry?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And you see that when I put the names, that will say about it. It's not allowed to register with that because already that is there in our names. So it's a second level domain only. Right? So already that is registered. They may say about some different names, possible names it has. So here domain name registry, there are a lot of information are there how to register domain, what is the what are the requirements, what are the requirements, what are the categories of registrations, how to make payments, how to make the renewals, and how to get. We don't need to go for really, but we can do. We have to know about their our websites, the transaction website, register. Right? So informational website just only display the information. Transactional website only the perfect is able to support for conducting business transactions, like selection, payment, detail, etc. Only all these things has to be connected. The third steps, these things are connected with the online payment purpose with the internet payment gateways. Now you see that I'm say about I'm going for a Sambat Bank internet payment gateway. Now you see this right now I'm moving to that internet payment gateway of Sambat. So they will help these business organizations and register with them. Then while we can do our online transactions, while we are bank is the third party, mediate the buyers and sellers. Right? So if you look at this, what is this internet payment gateway? Online payment gateway. Right? Discover that pleasure of doing business online is number payment gateway. So there are many gateways are there. If you prefer banks, we can join with HNB is there, HSB is there, commercial bank is there. Right? It is that so internet payment gateway facilitate accept Visa, Mastercards, China Union Pay, debit and credit cards, support major currencies. So they will see about what currencies can deal with. Online monitoring, console and reconciliation security. Support major content management systems, hosting systems, and hard facilities and tokenization facilities, online installment systems, bin validators, all supports are there. Any business registered, club and association eligibility, you can contribute the benefits. So you can, so if you want to, the eligibility is these, any business entity registered in Sweden. So that to get this payment gateway, that is a must. Will clubs or the associations also possible. So that is eligibility. These are the must to become as a member of this payment bank to get this. Okay. These are the requirements. This has to be. Then we can do all this detail and become as a member of this, so that then we can direct all these transactions. Some foreign buyers, some of banks serve as a third party for us to create buyers and sellers. So that really, if you want to start online business activities, these are the ways we have to plan about planning products. This we are going to. Second one, we have to develop appropriate websites. Right, should be a transactional website. I have shown that online. Right, so you're able to select them. It should have a shopping cart application also, right? Otherwise, we cannot see the products. So some physical products also we can purchase it. Transaction to making an order and make payment, that will happen systems. Product should be delivered the due dates. They charge post. And if it is a digital product, sometimes ebook and etc., you can download it immediately from computers or the phone. Stepwise, you have to think first business planning, products or the service, or what business you are going to do it. Second one, design the websites, link shopping cart and all these activities. You make it as some transaction websites. And sometimes if you want to do it, then we can register with the domain registry, domain registry, or through web application developers also we can do. So if you are doing, we can do, if you are managing our websites, we can do all changes, updation. So while we are getting registered, while we are registered, registration is successful, we have to make payment also. The registration is successful, we can get the username and password. We can update, we can do it everything. If we using some website developing agencies or the companies, so they will get it and they will act as a agent for us to make updation, etc. If you have no knowledge about updation, etc., then they will do it, but they will charge some money monthly basis, right? For all these things. Then after that, we have to register with the third steps. We have to register with the internet payment gateway, that is the facility to make transaction, mediate the transaction between ourselves and the buyers. Then we have to market the marketing plan, the promotion plan for website. So now you see that Ola is a very individual ones, so they have to promote it in sometimes some popular news items or news websites, right? So some portals sometimes say, so in particular Batty News is now if you go to Batty News, Batty News can serve as a web portal for, right? Now you see this. This can serve as a web portal for some businesses who are doing online businesses. like you see that sometimes so Ayurvedic oil treatment centers. So if you want to develop some Palmyra products in particular, you can do some make some payment and make a link with them. So when whoever visit these websites, they try to know about our products. That's how we have to market the websites and promotions. Now you see here, some people want to sell the rent out the house, selling the product. So Ayurvedic oil treatment centers. And if you click mail due to their website or social media, etc., then we can open and other things. So in the promotions for the website, because while there are a number of websites, so we want to promote our websites. Right? Even one of my friends are doing uh, house his own small hotels, so own houses and make it as renting rooms as a small hotel. So he has online booking also. Right? Through social media and etc. He has promoted business in various. So now even foreign people has visit there and stay there and give a good remarks or the feedbacks. So these are the things. So nowadays, sometimes some graduates are when they are studying, they can do some business. They can do some services if they are services. They have knowledge about it. They can do as a business if they are forced while they are studying and while they are working. These things are possible. Okay. So these are the important things. We have to promotion is also important because otherwise people don't know about our websites and our product services. Okay. So that please go through this last material. Last material will be when I will set your individual submissions. Are you ready for submit the individual assignments? Already
Yes,
there.
sir.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So in the LMS, I have to make additional here. Students, I think I put it in a wrong where this today links, no? You are 2000, your batch is 2020-21, no? Right. Can you see this is to LMS? Okay. We start on 17th October. I have given, but I did not give this option for submission. No? Students, did I give option for submission? No. Date is
No,
also
sir.
right. Okay. So now I'm giving for that. Okay. So today is the 5th January, right? 3:30. It's noting time is today 3:30. The deadline is for the 12th. Huh? Sitting up, you can submit today onwards. The last date is 12th January 2020. Same time. 3:30. 3:30. So I have already told that the file types and everything. Okay, the file name and everything I have mentioned. So number of submissions upload only one. Then maximum is 10 MB. Okay, the file type is PP. So remember the file types is presentation files, huh? PPT slides. So that is only one permit to submit. Others are not allowed. So you have to tell this this where right. Okay. Can you see your LMS students? Can you see your LMS?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can submit the individual assignment submissions. Tell this deadline is 12th. Huh? January 2020. Right. PPT files. File name should be already I have mentioned about the registration numbers. The slash will not take, so you don't have to do it. All the restrictions and commands are sensitive. Okay, then. Thank you very much. Anything you want to ask from me? Do you have anything you want to clarify, students? Hmm? Yes, do you want to clarify anything?
Excuse me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, can you change the MB limit? My PPT go has 26 MB.
How many slides?
Actually, it has 35 slides.
MB is not
26.6 MB it has.
yes students. MB problem is so uploading limit is 10 MB. So your one is how much?
26.6.
So this is so this is I cannot manage it because this is about system. So you have to reduce it. So otherwise 26 no? No, 26
Yes,
MB.
sir. Yes, sir. 26.6.
So then what I can do is I can give 3 submissions. 3 maximum number of loading is 3 files. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
You, you can make it as a the same. The registration number should be same. 1, 2, part 1, part 2, part 3 like that. You have to submit.
Okay, sir.
3 files you can upload.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, student. Thank you very much. If you have anything you can clarify, otherwise we can. Thank
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Um,
Thank you, sir.
Just start to do the read again and prepare for the examinations. We have only for a few weeks for the exams. Already exam is started.